Hey guys, what's going on? It's DaleyGaming here, and welcome back to another editor battle. Today we are in the Born in the Fire America mod, doing some Civil War stuff. Today I thought we would do the Battle of Fort Sumter, the first battle in the Civil War. Not even really a battle. There were no deaths. It was mainly just a bombardment and a siege, and the fort eventually just surrendered. But, still an interesting piece of history. I would say the first actual battle would be Bull Run, I'm pretty sure, but still Fort Sumter is a neat part of history that I wanted to explore, and I decided we'll make it an actual battle. This is sort of an alternate history type of thing if the Confederates actually had to attack. Obviously they would have won. Fort Sumter, after a huge bombardment, their supplies were pretty dwindled. The fort, obviously semi-destroyed from the bombardment, and not nearly as many men as the Southerners had at that time. So they probably wouldn't have managed to stand any sort of a chance. But you know what? They had to hold on to the federal fort. They couldn't let the South Carolina secede without a little bit of a fight, so they stood their ground for as long as they could. But the general in charge of the fort obviously didn't want any of his men dead, and it was probably a smart move. Save the men for later in the war. Either way, this is not a completely accurate, not at all accurate, Fort Sumter battle. I looked for maps. I asked Mighty Mapper if he knew of any, too, but this is the best fort map I could do. I've actually done a battle on this before. Essentially, Fort Sumter was surrounded by water, except for a small pier sort of a thing, but instead, we have a beach back here. So we're pretending that there's only one avenue that the South can attack from, and that's sort of this way. But this is Fort Sumter, quote unquote. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this battle started. First, we'll go over the units. So the Union has a pretty good amount of men, a couple of snipers, a couple of grenadiers and Marines, just to spice things up a little bit. They do have one Armstrong gun down below. That's going to be probably pretty handy for them. They're really only piece of heavy artillery to combat these larger Confederates. Confederates do have a couple mortars here, and those are going to be very effective against this fort, but I don't know how effective they will be. In real life, they would probably obliterate this fort, but they're going to have a tough time landing directly on top of these men, I think. So we'll see how they do. Maybe they are going to be really effective, but the Confederates do have 4 squads of men here, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 4, 24 men each. So around 80 men. And yeah, I think the Union's going to have a tough time here, but we shall see. Let's get this started. So I have been thinking about doing like each sort of progressive battle in the Civil War to see how that goes. So the next would probably be Bull Run, and then maybe, I don't know, Antietam or Chancellorsville, something like that. But either way, I was thinking about doing that. I think it might be a fun idea. But let's get this one started first. Battle of Fort Sumter. Alright, so we're going to want the Confederates to come forward here. And they're just going to charge. Alright, there we go. And we're going to have the cannons blasting away. Alright. And it does look like firing on all sides has started. Here comes some cannonballs coming down. Getting ready to rain some terror. Yep, not a ton of damage done like I thought. They had some trouble hitting their targets, and not really any splash damage either. No Union soldiers are down as of yet. Looks like a couple Confederates have been downed, but not too many. They are sort of in blob formations, so they're going to have a tough time moving forward if they stay like that. Going to take a lot more losses than are probably necessary. Alright, that guy just fired straight ahead. Not super effective, but that guy did too. What the hell do you think you guys are doing? That's super strange. Alright. Either way, Armstrong gun, I don't think it's fired yet. So let's help it out. Fire up! Alright, direct hit on a Confederate soldier. That guy's rolling backwards. Looks like we do have some Confederates in the trees here, trying to come forward, but as soon as they sort of emerge, they just get absolutely massacred by the Union guns. Still holding their ground a little bit, returning a little bit of fire as well. This Union fort is holding far better than it should be in real life. Either way, let's go back into normal speed because slow-mo with this mod is kind of a struggle sometimes. And the mortars are still shelling. That one hit awfully close to some people, but didn't manage to kill any. Armstrong gun, complete whiff right there, but this Confederate soldier is coming very close, only to get mowed down by the walls. And we do have our first Union soldier down. Oh, a little pistol action from the commander. Not going to do a ton of damage, especially from a distance, but still worth a shot, I guess. And the Confederates are coming a lot closer now. But the second they try and stand and shoot, a new volley from the Union comes in and absolutely mows them down. This guy just can't figure out how to fire. It's really interesting. These guys crawling forward, an interesting tactic. But they're actually getting stopped from the opposite side of the wall. These guys over here were marking some shots on them. Looks like my phone is ringing. That's awfully obnoxious. That's okay though. Alright, these guys, whatever they are, I think they're the sharpshooters. Oh, that time he got a shot off. They keep firing before they get up. It's really weird. A couple of them actually taking cover behind these barricades. Probably a smart move by the Confederate soldiers. That's really the only cover they have. And they still have a good force, it looks like. Starting to creep forward. The ones who charged obviously lost a lot more men. Oh, looks like a mortar shot actually took out the Armstrong gun. That's not good for the Union. And there's like a dead body all torn up right there. Let's see, are their guns still shooting? They gotta keep the artillery going if they wanna grab victory here. Launch a couple at the fort walls. That was a pretty good shot. Yeah. They don't have too much arc. Oh, there. Here we go. Ah, nothing. Damn. Alright. Yeah, so I actually visited Gettysburg the other day. It was beautiful. I highly recommend it. Definitely a very fun time. I do have mono, so we didn't do a ton there. Didn't get to walk around because, you know, mono just drains you. The worst passed, but now I'm just exhausted all the time. It's sort of the side effect of mono. But the monuments were really cool. The museum itself was amazing. There was also a little museum in town. There's museums everywhere, actually. A lot of private ones, too. But the national park was amazing. Really beautiful. And I swear to God, like every corner you went, there was a cannon. Alright, looks like the Union soldiers still standing tall with only a few losses. I only see one dead on the ramparts, and then 2 artillerymen died, and I think the third guy was there and he just got obliterated. Other than that, not much. Let's give the Confederates some reinforcements here, because obviously they would be able to supply the men with a lot of reinforcements for this attack, because they were in South Carolina, where Confederates would just be able to muster just a lot of men, and the Union, low on supplies, unable to get any ships in, weren't able to do much. Try lobbing a few more mortar shells. Obviously we're going to have the Confederates win in this battle, because that's what would be realistic, and they did technically win, but I'd say both sides were winners because no losses were taken, and I think that's really a miracle in terms of warfare. Alright, those mortars, like I said, not able to do a lot, but now the Confederates are coming in full force and through the trees. Able to take a lot more shots now and actually do something against the Union. And they're not really taking more losses though. Ooh, that artillery shell actually took out a bunch. Way to go. The guys on the ground I think are... Oh, is that a Confederate soldier? Ooh, a Confederate actually made it through. Oh, 2 did. This guy died on the ramparts. Oh, how sad. Either way, Union doing a heck of a job stopping these Confederates. But we need the Confederates to win. We need them to start taking bolder steps. We're going to give them just a lot more reinforcements. Really, they're just going to start going full out assault here. Yeah, there we go. Then we got some rolling fire too. And the Union's still taking them out though. Still taking shots. Oh, another Confederate making it into the fort, taken down by the guys back here though. Finally, they're seeing some action. Alright, let's get some more rolling fire with the mortars back here. Oh yeah! Oh, another Confederate soldier entering into the fort. Nothing. Yeah, you really gotta land directly on top of the troops with these mortars. They don't have much in terms of an explosive round. I don't know where that landed, but I'm assuming it's a miss. Oh, more Confederates streaming into the fort here. I'm gonna aim the mortar back here. People are probably gonna be pissed that I'm direct controlling and stuff. I always get comments like that. Man, that was like right on top of them, but the fortress area actually managed to defend them. Oh, Confederates making it really far. They're charging in. They're not even stopping to shoot, though. What are you guys doing? What the hell? They're not even stopping to shoot, though. Whoa! I think a mortar shell just flipped that guy. He's still alive, though. Oh, and he's beating people up. And now he's just standing there, like, what the fuck is happening? Alright. As a constant stream of Confederates enters, the outer parts of the Union defense are starting to crumble a little bit. The left side is still standing really strong, only 2 dead. But there are a whole lot of Confederates just waiting for them to peek up now. And they don't have a huge opportunity to actually fire at the Union soldiers. They pop up and then almost immediately drop back down. Here comes a mortar shell coming in. Ooh. Destroyed a couple of the cover planks that were providing cover over here, but didn't manage to actually kill the soldiers. Alright, there's like a stream of Confederates that are just dead here. Oh, and that Confederate finally went down, which was super weird, but whatever. Oh, another stream coming in. These guys don't give up, do they? Alright. We're not going to give the Confederates any more men. I suppose it would be actually somewhat realistic if the Union were to just sort of retreat out, you know, because they did manage to leave unscathed. And this whole battle isn't very realistic, other than it's a fort and we're calling it Fort Sumter. I wish we did have a better fort that represented Fort Sumter, but this is the best I could do. But the battle itself wasn't really a battle, so this is all made up. But still kind of fun to look at alternate history, that kind of a thing, you know? So, Confederates are they just don't have the numbers to take the fort, I don't think. Well, they've got some reinforcements back there. These guys on these fences seem to have died. Mortar's still lobbing shells in. This whole area here has been all but destroyed, actually. Kind of cool that it's destructible, though, right? Alright. Let's see, are all the mortars firing? They should be. Yep, that one just fired. That one fired. Is this one firing? Yep. Cool. Alright. The right side of the Union forces completely obliterated. Left side, only 3 men standing. They're sort of the last of the wall men. They're gonna go down probably pretty soon too. And this is the glitchy guy who's just firing directly forward whenever he reloads. So let's bring him down here, or try to. Come on, yeah, bud. All right, good shit. All right, so maybe he can do a little more damage down here. Anyway, he's got a faster reload speed than everyone else, so maybe he's like a cavalryman. I know they had carbines that fired a lot faster. But only 2 remain on the wall. Why don't we go ahead and bring them down too? No point in them staying up there. Oh god. Oh, they both died. Damn it. One of their guns just launched into the air. Alright, so now the Confederates can start coming forward and challenging the fort here. And we're going to have continued artillery support here. This one's reloading. Come on, bud. Come on. There we go. And the artillery is going to be key for the Confederates because this is going to be a very, very difficult position to attack. That was like a direct hit and nothing. Weird. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very difficult attack for the Confederates, but with the artillery, maybe they'll be able to do it. As long as it were actually effective. Either way, Confederate soldiers creeping in here, actually managing to do a lot better. Good thing they sort of opened this up a little bit more, and the cannon is there for them to use as cover, which certainly helps them out. Looks like about 5, 6, 7, 8 Union soldiers live here. Oh, no, 9. Oh, less now. Okay, never mind. Okay, I didn't count that guy, and then 2 died, so 7. But they're still managing. Oh, a grenadier tossing a grenade, but it was at an already dead guy because this guy managed to snipe him right there. This officer with the pistol is not doing a ton of damage, as you can tell. It takes about 3 or 4 shots to actually kill. It's like a pistol in PUBG. Oh, a beautiful grenade, taking out 3 or 4 Confederates right there. Alright, let's see. How many Confederate soldiers we got left? Not a ton. Not a ton. Alright, coming forward here. Oh. Oh boy, I'm surprised that guy hasn't gone down yet. Still little skirmishes. Let's go ahead and unclip camera position, and then we can get a better zoom here. Oh, that's a nice zoom. I'd like to grab some nicer screenshots, but no dice. It's kind of awkward angles, I'd say. Man, there are just a lot of dead here. Alright, so here's what we're going to do for the Union. It is time to evacuate. So, does anyone have any grenades? Do you? Yeah, you do. Okay, good. Come back here, dude. Take out your granada. See if we can't blow these spikes. Oh! Didn't work out. Can you just evacuate? No, you gotta go through the front. Shit. No! Okay, that guy's down. Alright. Come on. Your only hope, bud. Get it. Nothing. Damn. Huh. Okay. One last shot here. I think these are destructible. There we go. Can we get through there? No. Can we, fuck. Shit, okay. Do you have another grenadier? This guy's. Get over here. Don't die. Oh, yes. Okay. Excellent. Alright, now, bud. You gotta do this. For the Union. Can't let it dissolve into nothing. Alright, come on, dude. No! Terrible grenade. Come on, we only got 2 left, I think. That one. That's the one. Nothing? Oh, Jesus. There might be no escape for these guys. You can really not shimmy through there? Come on. Show me what you can do. No! We need to destroy that one, too. Alright, they're gonna have to fight their way out, then. They've only got, like, let's see, 6 people. Shit. Oh, nice one. Took out a Confederate right off the bat. Ooh, they've got 5 people now. Alright, reload, my man. I'm gonna start this assault. It's the only way the Union can push out of the fort. Oh, one sec. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so now we got to treat these guys. It's the only way the Union can escape here unscathed. Ooh, little bad confrontation there. Run, guys! Nope! Oh, shit. Gotta get to cover before these guys finish reloading. Go, go, go. Oh, shit. Anyone have a shot? Nope. Oh, God. Oh, there's a little path here. Good. Ooh, mortars coming in. Oh! That's rough. Come on. Go, go, go. Alright. These two managed to escape. Go, go, go. Are they gonna make it for those rafts over there? Meanwhile, Confederates are able to take the fort. Hurrah! Okay, there we go. So that was the Battle of Fort Sumter. Obviously unrealistic because there was no deaths. Mainly just about bombardment, and the fort just surrendered eventually. But this was more fun. Union was able to hold out amazingly against sheer numbers of Confederates. What's that? Oh, hey guys, sorry about that. It's just been kind of hectic around my house today. So either way, like I said, lots of deaths around this battlefield. 4 Confederates managed to live, well, plus all the artillery over here. Don't mind this. And then only 2 Union soldiers over here. Probably going to do more of these historical battles. Maybe I'll revisit Gettysburg because I already made one of those before. Maybe I'll do some of the War of 1812 as well. That could be kind of cool. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed. If you didn't, do the same. Hey, I don't know what that was. I'm just tired and delusional. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. The link to my Discord is in the description. It's brand new. If you guys want to join it, feel free. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.